quote of the day is failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone towards it. Sundar Pichai. My name is Daryl. In front of me, I got Corden, Josiah, and Anthony. This is the J9 Squadcast.
I'm yelling out, be strong through the nights. Talking about even when it gets hard for you to fight. Cause I know that $1 and a drink gon' make it happen, yeah. $1 and a drink gon' make it happen.
So, as we all know, we always start with the quote, and we're going to go around with each other. I'll start first. When the question to start that, it would be, what does this quote mean to you? For this quote, I would say the way it kind of connects to me would probably be, nothing's a failure unless you think it's a failure. And I think just having that sort of mindset of understanding that it's not a failure or anything you're trying to figure out or accomplish, and instead of looking at it as a failure, you could look at it as a learning curve, or maybe something just like a learning lesson, just to grow, get better, and just become a better version of yourself. So I would say that.
So with this quote from Sundar, what it means to me is basically you got to learn to fail first before you can succeed. Just like with anything, you got to try new stuff before, and if it doesn't work out, then you got to change something up to make it work out.
Yeah, Michael Jordan say that.
What?
Something about if you don't,
You miss all the shots you don't take.
that's Wayne Gretzky, man.
Get your shots up.
Gretzky.
But no, definitely failure is important. Not important, but you definitely have to fail in order to learn. Pretty sure Michael Jordan. It was Michael Jordan that said something about that. And then there's that...
The GOAT.
Who was the other guy that always... Who was that other guy that always... You ever watch the videos with Inky Johnson? I don't know.
Who's that?
I'm sure if you heard...
You know this?
Inky
No.
Johnson.
Oh.
I'm trying.
He's
I'm pretty sure we have, but
he's been like a football player, but he does like motivation quotes. He's like he said the story about being drowned in the water. Like if you wanted to survive as much as you wanted to live,
you got to learn how to swim.
I get the analogy what you're saying. That's pretty cool.
Damn, you know,
Like you will figure it out, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like you will figure it out. No, I had this funny ass saying I remember from a P. Diddy video.
Oh, come on, man.
No, I gotta say it. But he was like at a party, and then he was like, you know how P. Diddy, he be like, he'll post videos of like him trying to like be like a mentor and stuff on his story. He was like at a party in front of like his kids and like nephews and some, and he was like, you gotta grind like there's not a second left. You gotta grind. There's not that there's like a second left. But the way he kept saying it, you know how like when he has like the way he says things, just like hella troll. But yeah.
I don't know if I want to listen to P. Diddy.
Free Diddy.
Oh, crazy.
Nah, just like
For me, it's basically saying like, you live and learn. In order for you to grow, you gotta let stuff happen to you, So if that's failure, then you can see failure as like lessons. It's basically the film of your life, like you watch film to get better and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you get better,
Yeah, you can recall all of our Warzone matches.
I ain't watching no film.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we used to play COD, bro, I think I developed sciatica, bro. During that time, bro. Nah, them days are crazy though. That's when we were forced to stay inside and try to get dubs. We should play like 3 hours straight getting no dubs.
3 hours.
Oh my god, bro.
That was the minimum.
Hey, one more.
That was oh my god, that was like their favorite saying, bro.
The reason why we're bringing up this quote because it doesn't only apply to us, but it also applies to the viewers. We're trying to connect to you guys. It's a reminder to the viewers and to share it with everyone. Give yourself some time to process your doubts without passing judgment. It's okay to be worried. It can be helpful and less stressful to talk to friends, families, or therapists if you ever need somebody to talk to. It's normal to struggle. So remember that you're doing your best and be patient to yourself. Your time is coming. So for you to level up, so everybody's, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just a. Oh, my fault.
Did you rip that off the dome or what?
ChatGPT. I'm playing.
Go ahead.
I wrote that spiel like earlier.
Nah, and just elaborate on that, like, do you guys believe, like, or do you guys think, like, our perception about failure comes from, like how we see failure, like, around us? Because failure means different to everyone.
Yeah.
Like, from different countries, failure means different. Like, some people, like in other countries or third world countries, like, I'm not going to name any, but obviously we all would know what third world countries are, but a lot of them, like, their motive for the day is to, like, go get food and bring it back home, kind of a thing. So, like, to them, their, like, perspective about failure could be, like, not coming home with just no food, you know what I'm saying? But the question for us, like, do you guys think failure our perspective about failure comes from, like, how we, based off, like, how we, like, well, basically around us, like, how failure is perceived as, in, like, our daily lives. Maybe it's not, like, like, not succeeding to the expectations you have for yourself due to other norms, like external norms of other people's success or accomplishments or things like that.
No, it's basically, I mean, for me, it's like whatever your expectations not fulfilled. I mean, we live in a country where, like, we see failure as, like, materialistic things. We don't have money. We don't have possessions.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and let's say in third world countries, man, like, people see possessions and materials as in just life and all. Like, you live to see another day. Like, oh, you're thankful for that. And I mean, failure it varies. So I mean, for us, like, I mean, we all graduated now, but, like, there's times where, like, say you do fail a test or you fail a class, like, damn, like you may consider yourself a failure, but it's all just lessons, like, what you do wrong. Like, let's say you had just had bad time management for that semester. It's like, all right, well, just make sure you have you do better in that.
Yeah.
So it's all lessons, like I said earlier. Yeah.
No, I would agree on, like, what he said. I think a lot of our perception and perspective on failure comes from of how we see other people fail and the way they react to it as something that we try to avoid. And when you try to avoid failure, you kind of, like, develop, like, a bad relationship with it. That's something that you try to avoid and don't want to experience. But in reality, I feel like it's something that we all need to experience because you don't really know what you're capable of as a human or just as a person to get over that hump that you need to get over. Because I think it teaches us a lot about our personality, our character. Because it's easy to, like, to do well and to be happy and have a smile on your face when everything's going pretty well. It's easy to do it, but when you go through those speed bumps, it's kind of like, how do you react to it? How do you cope with it? Some people have different coping mechanisms, whether they're healthy or unhealthy. So, I just wanted to ask, but.
And I noticed they build bad relationships within themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, they've start to feel sorry for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like everything just downplays. Like.
Another question: how messy is it for you to get back up and keep going through that motion when you are struggling with something? Like, what is something that you guys do to, like, keep going when you're going through something? I guess you're experiencing something that's, like, difficult, whether it's like you're not able to, like, be with your routine, or work is, like, become more stressful, or you're having, like, money issues, or I don't know, just, like, simple, just, like, life situations like that. Like, how do you guys, like, what do you guys do to, like, get you guys self back on track or stay, like, afloat of, like, just being in a good space for yourself?
I always thought about it like this, like, if I get to see another 24 hours, shit, like, I'm grateful for it,
Oh,
not a lot of people have the stuff we have.
Yeah.
Whether it's from, like, the same state, or or the same country. Like, you go to somewhere else, and some people don't have a roof on top of their heads. Like, when and they're worried about like, when their next meal is gonna be. Us, like I mean, we work for it, but like like, we should be thankful we have that stuff.
Yeah, what is that saying? There's one man's
Trash.
one
is
man's
another
treasure.
man's
Yeah, one
treasure.
man's treasure and another man's
Yeah.
treasure. It's real spill though. Like,
Right.
like I be having conversations with my own parents and like my own family members. How like a lot of people around the world, they're just people that we may know would die to be in our situation. Just to be healthy, living and having all limbs, or just having a job. There's a lot of people who don't have a job. There's a lot of people who don't have a car, who have to take, have to rely on public transportation. There's a lot of people who don't have no money, like no help, like, you know what I mean? So I think it's important to, to be grounded and stay humble, because there's someone out there like, fighting for their life just to like live like, like you said, like for the next 24 hours, because some people didn't wake up this morning. We did, you know what I mean? So
Pretty sure we mentioned this, but there's that saying, comparison. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said it. Comparison is the thief of joy.
oh yeah, facts.
I'm pretty sure you said that. So your question is, how do you, like, what do you do to keep going?
Yeah, like basically like remain yourself, stay true to yourself, and just like kind of stay grounded for yourself.
I guess staying occupied. I'd say staying occupied helps. But what doesn't help is running away from the problem.
No, that's facts. Hey, that's real skill though, bro.
Yeah, not to stay occupied just so you can run away from it. But yeah, I'd say staying occupied.
What did Cat Lim say? Hey, all 2024, hey, everyone will be exposed. No, I'm showing. Nah, but he's real. I just wanted to add a little comedy to it, but nah, real shit.
I want to say, I think for me, what keeps me afloat, especially when I'm like feeling down or like, I bomb a test or something, it's just honestly just through music, just different types of genres. I think that definitely helps. Lo-fi definitely helps, just getting you into that Zen state again,
Yeah.
trying to keep your body like maintained. But yeah, mainly just listening to music or just going for a walk, just getting some fresh airs.
Oh yeah.
Definitely helps.
For me, I would say just I mean, there's a lot of I feel like I try to just be well-rounded just overall. So I have a lot of like thankfully I have a lot of like other like cool things I like to do. So having hobbies and connecting with friends and going and being a foodie and liking coffee or liking music or messing with the DJ stuff or going to hoop or going to work out. Like I have a lot of passion for those things and I take pride in it. So I know that whatever I'm struggling with is not the end of the world. It's just something I'm going through. But it doesn't kind of like, I don't let it dictate like who I am, because I'm more than just a job or a piece of dollar or things like that. So I try to just stay grounded, stay well-rounded of like the things I care about. So and I try to keep all of that close to me because it matters to me. So yeah. Hey, and as you guys all may know, we wouldn't be doing another episode without shouting out the cast. As you guys may know, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got SoundCloud, we got YouTube as a main platform. And for all you guys who do follow us, we want to say thank you. And for everyone who doesn't follow us, it's easy. Type in J9 Squadcast. That is J9 SQUADCAST. I'm going to read that again. J9 SQUADCAST.
Just gotta watch Aquila and the Bee.
Yeah, make sure to follow us, man. We appreciate all the followers we have now. More to come, and we wouldn't be putting out the content we have without the masterminds of these guys and the creators they are. So yeah, man, give us a shout out, follow us, and stay tuned. We got some more dope stuff.
I don't know if you guys ever drove past like Eastridge and noticed all the construction going on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're making a light rail there.
Oh wow.
So that's going to be like, another added public transportation. How do you guys feel about that? Like, you think, what is it? Is that Capital?
It is Capital.
Capital. You think that whole place is going to be a little more busy? Because I know that they are closing lanes and they're, extending that middle for that light rail. So.
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, if you really think about it, like Capital has always been a road that's always busy. So I don't think it's going to like feel different. It may look different just based off of like obviously because like the light rail being there, but I don't see a big difference happening. Maybe more foot traffic,
For
like
sure.
around that area. But yeah, it's always a busy street, so I don't see it being another problem. It's always packed. I mean, there's a carpool lane on there. I think sometimes I forget.
People don't even
there's
use
a
that
carpool lane.
carpool lane. I'll be driving there by myself.
Yeah. But it's crazy, bro. So you where the baseball field is at?
Yeah.
What is that called?
The one across the street from Eastridge, right?
Yeah,
Or
Eastridge. Bro, like there's always a cop
Mhm.
that's like parked right there on like they're parked right there next to the baseball truck, making like during like carpool hours and just like waiting to see if someone like does have carpool.
Trying to get
So,
somebody.
But I bring it up because like I say, like it's a freaking expressway. I mean,
Yep.
I don't think of expressways having carpool lanes. So
What you think about it, T?
I'm trying to think, how far does it, are they extending it?
I think it's supposed to extend all the way to Milpitas.
Sheesh. No, I mean there's already a light rail Milpitas.
But it's extending it from Milpitas to Eastridge.
yeah.
So you can go from the light rail to the BART.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty that's pretty useful, especially for people that use those kinds of transportations. I don't anymore, but even then, like
I'm on that 7
taking
days
the
a week.
train, taking the train, like back then was pretty fun. It was a fun time. I mean, we still kind of do sometimes when we go to the Giant game,
Yeah, we
Giants games.
We take Caltrain a lot because driving over there is not the business.
Oh, no.
I mean, for me, I try to avoid Capitol at all times, and it's just like I'm not with it with the traffic, man. Like even driving to work, I'll take the highways, but like going home, like I'm taking the small roads home.
Yeah.
Had a long ass day, and the last thing I want is to be in the freaking traffic.
That's a fact, bro.
But now, like, I mean, it probably would have been helpful when we were kids, because we didn't have that kind of a source of transportation, and it was kind of hard for us to get rides to go somewhere that we wanted to go. So for them to have a light rail, I mean, it's good. It's also good for like for working families, they might not have a source of transportation or a vehicle, so it'll be easier for them to take the light rail. If you work up north, you can just go up Milpitas, take the BART.
Yeah.
So it's good for the community around here in the east. But yeah, man, Capitol is crazy. It's just gonna cause more car traffic too.
Always, bro.
And I mean, if you think about it too, it might just stop the. Actually, no, it might not stop
You're gonna say the production of cars?
production of cars. It's still gonna happen, as well as around the streets. They have them side shows and stuff. There was one time me and T were trying to go in and out on Eastridge,
Oh, yeah.
and we were at Capitol and Capitol, that intersection right there.
Yeah.
We got stopped. Turns out, I'm like, what's going on over here? Dude, we were stuck for like a good maybe like 30, 40. And I told him, I was like, hey, bro, you got to turn this way because I had a bad feeling. And out of nowhere, all you hear is pow, pow, pow. Everybody started running. But I mean, that's just, that's another reason for me just to get away from there, man. It's traffic and just shit like that, dude. It's terrible.
I mean, I knew the people who was doing the sideshow. So I literally messaged him too. I was like, "What the?"
It's like, hey, stop that shit.
I'm trying to go home.
All right, hey,
Trying to go mommy house.
it's all fun and games until someone gets smacked.
Facts, bro. Hey, real spill, bro. Oh my god, bro.
People be getting flipped after getting hit by those. Dude. It's crazy. They probably still go. And I'm not with it, but it's helpful for the youth of the East and the working class, man.
For sure. Even though we don't see any kids walking nowadays.
Oh yeah, see that's why I said maybe they're not ahead of their times, because a lot of kids now, they're into like bikes, road bikes, fixie bikes, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then, which is great, a lot of kids are getting active now. But with today's world, a lot of Uber.
That is true.
Uber.
And kids got Uber's accounts nowadays. Y'all
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Where y'all be getting y'all funds from? Another East Side update that's gonna be happening, I believe, in the between the intersection of Story and no, King and Tully. Yeah. I believe this is where the new update is gonna be happening between King and Tully, which is like the Lion Plaza.
Yep.
Yeah, so this update is called the TREBA, known as the Tully Road and Eastridge Business Association. Based off of our research and what we've seen of what the business project is planning to do, and their overall mission is to overall create a vibrant and prosperous economic landscape in which companies of all sizes thrive in innovation and are not unrestricted, and the teamwork to build overall community success through innovative projects, strategic alliances, and commitment to the highest standards of quality. They are building the groundwork for long-term growth and prosperity to the East Side community. So from what I know, through like the little research that I've did with for this business development, is that there's going to be a lot of new businesses that are going to be opening up in that plaza. I also read a note that I think they already planned to start cleaning up the that plaza to make it look more inviting for outside tourists to come and visit and shop and enjoy family time over the weekends and all that stuff. So as you guys may know, I mean, Tully Road and King Road is another busy street of all time. So especially that plaza too. Actually recently, well, not recently, but probably like 2 months ago, you guys know where Lions is at, right?
Yep.
The grocery store. So if you're standing in front of Lions and you look to the right, you keep walking down, there's like stores back there. And I didn't know that until I went there for the first time early this year.
There's actually a food court over
Yeah,
there
it's a food
too.
court.
Yeah.
Bro, we went to the food court, went to go eat, and there was like, it was like literally, like you said, a food court, and there was like just like basically a mom and pop shop like restaurants like all around.
Yeah.
I couldn't name all the dishes, but because we got like try different things. But yeah, bro, it was crazy. But yeah, that plaza already has like a lot of businesses and stores already, and they actually opened up a new coffee shop over there too recently. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I'll find it in a bit and I'll look it up. But yeah, there's a new coffee shop that opened over there. I know they got jazz and tea over there. There's like a macaron store over there, and they also serve ice cream. They got the Starbucks there. So yeah, we'll see what they do, man. As far as like building new stores and new business developments will be interesting because, like I said,
Hey, that's cool and all, but they still need to figure out a solution to that freaking so you know how you're crossing Tully,
Uh-huh.
you're going through Tully trying to take the 101. I need them to figure out that freaking
traffic flow.
that traffic flow
Oh,
on the right
bro.
side.
Yeah,
That's
horrible, dog.
Crossing Tully or crossing King, the Tully crossing King
Yeah,
on that right side. That thing is always freaking
Packed.
it's always backed up.
Yeah.
So if you
That
have
is
to
true.
stop before the King intersection,
Yeah.
and then the other cars going this way, they're gonna turn in, and yeah, it's
and he's right though. That thing is horrible. But that's I honestly that's a good insight, because honestly, like, what if this business development or association is trying to bring more stores in to that plaza? It's going to create more traffic, which could go against what he wants to improve on, which we all obviously, everybody who drives around that side of town experiences. It takes about what I would say from the Lion Plaza to like the 101 entrance going either south or north. It's what 15 minutes. There's always a traffic jam right there between
By the
the
stopping
gas
by.
station, the stopping by, and like
By the
the
stopping by,
dental
bro.
place, and like the Best Western. Like, it's just always just traffic. I don't know what it is, bro. It's interesting.
It's never a day that there's never traffic there.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's interesting, bro. And like it'd be so traffic, and there wouldn't be that much cars, and you just like you're driving by, and you're like, bro, there's no way you're driving like this, bro. This it's something interesting, bro. You'll see a lot of like older people drive like this, and they're just driving. And they're like, bro. Yeah, man. So keep a look on those Eastside San Jose updates. If we have more information, we'll definitely bring it out and talk more about it on the next episode. But definitely stay updated. Moving on. The next topic we got is called identity. And we're all gonna take turns each going around, just expressing of what they feel about what does identity mean to you.
Identity to me is, in simpler terms, just what makes you you. Obviously, kind of like your characteristics, the way you carry yourself. The way you, the way you present yourself to other people. Just like the things that makes Daryl, Ant, and Saya, and me as myself. So
I would say for identity, like basically Corden basically said it, but I think identity basically just means to me that it's just like it's basically the makeup of it's the genetic makeup like outside of that you create yourself within through conversations, through how you carry yourself, through how you present yourself, how you treat others, and so forth and so on. So I believe it's I believe it's the genetic makeup that you have full control over, and how you present yourself, which gives people the perceived like critique about you, just based off how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. So I would say that. How would you?
Not much I can say, really. I mean, you guys pretty much. There's not much I can really say. You guys pretty much touched on it. Like, identity really means like, it kind of signifies who you are and that your upbringings as a person. Like, I know that when I was growing up, my parents, or like the golden rule in elementary school is always treat everybody the way you want to be treated, and that it always stuck with me because you don't want to come off as that person, as like, he's that guy, as he's being too ignorant or whatever, he's too flashy, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you want to be that person who can kind of bring everybody along, kind of like how our brother did, the reason why we started this podcast. And I mean, he was always that person to always just come out of nowhere and just bring everybody along, even though nobody wanted to really be out. He would find some way to bring you out, which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, identity to me is for sure is how you treat people.
Yeah, I mean, identity is, I already said it, but I'll just say it again just to make sure you guys understand what we're saying. But it's just everything that you are. It's like, it's just the reason why you dress the way you dress, why you talk the way you talk. Why your gamer tag is this and that, why you like the sorry ass Niner.
Just don't be a capper.
No, I'm just kidding. I had to,
Bro, how about the Raiders, bro?
For the people, huh?
I just right.
Where's Devontae Adams going, huh?
Huh? He going over.
Going to Baltimore. We saw him at MT Bank yesterday.
But no, we're on identity, Daryl.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all mentioned it, but I kind of see it as more of like, of course, I think we all said it, how you represent yourself, but not only that, but how you want other people to see you. Like, so along with how you represent yourself, you want to make a good impression, a first impression of from somebody. So like, if they ask, like, how's Daryl as a person, blah blah blah, and it's the best feeling when you tell them like, yeah, like Daryl's good people, So you don't want to be like, oh, like Daryl is this and that, and it's all bad mouth, and it's so it's like it's more of like how you represent yourself, how the actions you do, how you treat others. It's basically like
basically like your word is your bond.
Yeah. And as well as like how you want to treat people the same way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
It's just basically like whatever you do as a human being,
Damn, bro. D was in his bag, bro. Oh, shit, bro.
No,
I just like...
I take in a lot of like psychology class. I don't even know what the hell. There's just a class. There's a lot of classes to take at state. Like, how do you identify yourself? Like, a lot of people, like a lot of people could say like a lot of people could identify themselves from like your ethnic groups, your culture, religion, social, economic class sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just more like, how are you as a human being? Because money aside, religion, culture, like, it's just being just human, bro. Like towards someone to someone, like all that aside, it's how like put all those differences aside, and it's like in some way we're kind of like similar, you know?
Like what they say, bro. We bleed this. We bleed the same color inside.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Why was that so hard to say?
And we ship the same color.
Hey, bro. Hey, like, Tom Brady said, me and him, we drink the same water.
Drink the same water. San Mateo. Shout out San Mateo, bro. No, but literally, you know, like I see like people represent themselves like, they come from a lot of wealth and they look down upon the people like just, you know, down there. But other than that, like, because you have more money than me doesn't mean like I don't want to be all nasty. Like, we don't poop out the same, you know. We still poop out the same color. We eat the same food. Like, you eat McDonald's, I eat McDonald's. It's you know.
I know we're talking about identity, and you know we kind of know our own identity and stuff. But why is it hella hard when someone asks you, like, if someone were to ask you, like, oh, tell me about yourself? It was like, what is the first thing that you would usually say?
Oh yeah, senior seminar. There you go. That's where I learned all this shit from. You know, like you identify yourself as first with your name, occupation, what you do, what school you go to, what are you studying, and that's all we know. But
I'm telling you, bro, D's in his bag.
But like, a lot of people go start with that, right? You go to a meeting. You know, the little circle. We're like, oh, tell me about yourself. That's the first thing you hear to say. But like, you never tell them, like, oh, you know, I'm a loving person. Like, I treat people with respect. It's a lot of it. It comes to a lot of like status when you identify yourself. So,
hey, Ocho Cinco said it best, bro. When you go to an interview, what you do, you put your best foot forward.
How about this? Like, would you think people use identity of like a competition kind of thing? Like just to one up somebody. That's why that's the whole thing with like the whole social status, the school you go to. That's what. He's not lying. There's hella shit to talk about. So it's, we could do a whole episode about that.
I mean, you want to talk about that? We're good.
We really can if you want.
We're good. I mean,
it's really not that bad.
Repeat the question one more time. That was a good question. That's why.
When you're asked, like, tell me about yourself. Like, you think people use identity as like a competition just to one up people? Like, let's say you're at a job interview.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna say?
Well, first of all, that's a good question. I think it just all depends on like the person and how they perceive the question, because everyone has like a different understanding of that question, and everyone has different like values and morals and experiences. So, like, say if we were all applied for the same job, you know what I mean, and we all got interviewed. You got interviewed first, second, third, fourth, and there was only one position. In reality, we would all want the job. I would want the job. I would put my best foot forward and tell the manager like why I'm qualified for the job, and you guys would all do the same.
Yep.
And I think a lot of that, I'm gonna just keep it simple, but I think a lot of it, I think our perception about social status it has a lot to do with like the culture we're surrounded by and the expectations of wanting up another. Because we didn't, like, if you really think about it, like, we didn't just grow up to think that, oh, like, I want to be better than someone. Like, no, we were taught that by what we've seen, the culture we're around, the people we hang around with, maybe our friends, that we don't even realize it, that we are in competition with each other when you don't even realize it. Maybe it's the teachers that you've had that tell you that you need to work hard, that you need to be better, that you need to do more. And so it's like a lot of external factors like play a role into like our perceived thoughts of like what it comes down to like social status. But yeah, that would be my answer.
What was it again? You said when you
You think identity is used as a
Like it's used
As
to one up somebody,
as a
right?
social status, basically.
yeah, just
To like one up and up someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just-
It also could mean to like maybe not wanting up. It could also mean like not wanting to up another person. It could be just like you just having that mindset to like want to do that
that's true
for
too.
yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're holding yourself. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this is Anthony, and then like these are the expectations Anthony has for himself, and it's like you're kind of like you have these expectations in your mind that you created yourself that you're trying to get to that point, but in reality. Like you made those expectations, like no one else did. So it's like it could be like your own internal expectations, but also mean like an actual person as well.
I'm pretty sure there's people out there that really do when they meet somebody and they use their identity. You know what I mean? Like when they're introducing themselves to anybody new or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do try to say like, "Oh, I'm blah 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 of like Apple or something, Google or something," you know. But majority of the time, it's like they don't know the struggles that it took them to get to that point. So maybe they are just proud of saying what they could say, you know? Like, I mean, it's not always like trying to be ignorant or, I mean, arrogant or anything in their, like, the way how they say it. But you just never know what it took somebody to get through, to get to that point in their life to make them, to set themselves up to become what they are.
So kind of like speaking like speaking from confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you shoot the same shots 1,000 times. Like you're gonna go on next day, keep going. Like I shot this shot 1,000 times. I'm gonna make it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I can give you an example. Veterans. It's not. It's not every veteran, but just there's certain people that always like to blast that they served in the military, which is cool and all.
Keep in mind, all right, he served. He served,
we actually got 2 veterans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dom right there. Dom, Dom's a veteran.
But no, I'm not saying it's not wrong to tell people that you served. Just like you said, some people use it as like a status.
Yep.
Like me personally, I don't like telling people that that I've served, but only like if something comes up, like a story or something. I would say people definitely use that to gain.
Yeah.
To gain.
Trying to gain respect.
Get that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all, man, don't use it as a status.
Use it for the discount.
That
was good.
Listen, hey.
That was a good one.
Off the website.
The only time I will use the military, I will use that is going to the Nike store. Because I know for sure that they always have the discounts.
Bruh.
That's the only time. That's it.
No, he's at Denny's every Veterans Day. Yo, I got the free pancakes.
So I do have two more questions, but I'll make it into one. Considering we just talked about identity, speaking now from presently, what is something you feel like you need to work on, maybe more, or maybe kind of like sit back and relax less, to improve your identity within yourself?
Yeah, we talked a lot about that. The whole lot of there's a few past episodes with the whole like New Year's resolution.
Yep.
I mean, if I was actually gonna wait for it for New Year's Eve episode, but something I want to work on more is actually like look out for your people. Yeah. Like it's not just I could easily say, oh, I could be more time manageable, manage my money more, but now it's all for the people. And like if you feel like your close ones are going through something, man, just like check up on them, or just check up on them in general, man. Just be, hey, how's it going? Like you want to hang out and whatnot, because bro, like you never know. Like it's pretty easy to hide when you got problems, and it's crazy you think about it, because the more we got older, there's a lot of people we lost, like whether it's like self-inflicted or just like crazy ass accident, like you never know. So one thing about me, man, like I grew up to be a people person, and I know when I was younger, I was very into myself, but like it doesn't it's not hard to just check up on people,
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing that I want to work on a lot.
I just keep it simple and say, just stop. Or one thing to work on myself, but I would say this for people in general, is to stop worrying about things that are not in your control. I'm sure you've heard that, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that kind of just stress themselves out over stuff. Like I said, just stuff you can't control. So
Can't stop the baby oil shortage. I tell you that.
Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Oh,
that doesn't help my case, man.
It's out of his control.
Johnson, man, what's going on, man? Like,
bro.
my two kids, they got rashes. Like it's ridiculous.
Bro, funny story, bro. When I was a kid, bro, we'll make it quick. Funny story. My mom, when I was like 4 to 6, 7 years old, my mom would never let me leave the house if I didn't have like baby oil on me. It was kind of weird.
Hey, yo.
But that shit, as low, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was 4 to 7 years old, but like,
Yeah, okay.
I don't. That baby oil is disgusting, bro.
Like baby oil. Like, put some
It's
lotion
just
on.
lotion, bro. Yeah, bro.
The hell you need oil for? You cooking? What's going on? Shit.
I kind of hate that now, because obviously, if most people that know about P Diddy and stuff. Now every time you think of baby oil, you think of freaking P Diddy.
Bro.
And then
Better hide your baby oil.
I'm sorry, bro. Johnson & Johnson's stock went up, bro.
Oh shit.
Straight up.
What you think work on?
Honestly, one thing I would say I would have to work on myself is like comparing. I got to stop comparing myself or thinking that I want to compare myself to be like that person that I see. I mean, they have like business success or job success or anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think I just got to stay true to myself and just, stay in my lane and work towards that goal to be either to their level or even better to their level. Because at the end of the day, one of these days I want to I would want to make so much, but like be comfortable, but at the same time be comfortable enough to retire my parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like my main goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but one of these days is gonna happen. And then that'll be like my biggest, I guess, like payday of my life,
Mm-hmm.
like accomplishment,
Yeah.
if that ever happens.
Nah, you will, bro. You for sure will, bro.
yeah,
Manifest it, bro.
Stop comparing KDs, man. Listen, man. At the end of the day, we're playing the same game for 2 years. Then we move on to the next
You know what
one.
I'm saying, bro.
That is true, bro.
It's like, bro, like every time we'd win, bro, get a dub, it's like,
bro,
we can't even celebrate the win because the first thing someone's saying, damn, bro, why you got no kills? Like, bro, we just won.
One
Like,
kill, 7 deaths.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
Crazy.
all that matters is
how about my call outs, bro? I had call outs.
all that matters. We have
1,000
fun, man.
pings.
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like that plays along with a lot of social media, man. Social media is toxic as hell, and that's where even with that quote, that whole quote applies with it. Like failure, like you think you're a failure because you compare yourself a lot with other people, and it's not the expectations that you fulfilled. So like bro, it's good to get off that shit.
Yeah.
Get off Instagram. You can get off Twitter if you want. Facebook is good, and a lot of old folks on Facebook, and go hang out with them. But yeah, a lot of Instagram, man. Instagram, it's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's good once in a while. Just go ahead and deactivate that, and when you need to, you ain't missing out, man. Like, we got all of us here. Like we don't need social media for that. So
For me, to wrap it up, I would say just probably spend like more intimate time with my family. Like just like instead of just like eating with them or just like obviously just living with them or just like having talks, just talking to them like just casually, just like I do all the time. I would say I would need to spend like more intimate time, like taking my mom out for like lunch and dinner, taking my dad out for coffee or taking my whole family out to go eat or something, or like the whole entire family like just going to do something like just dope. Maybe it's, I don't know, hiking or something of that nature, or just anything, and just make memories. So I would say that. All right, y'all. So we are near the end of today's episode. Again, we just want to shout out to all of our followers for keeping up with us to this time, and just we appreciate you guys. So to wrap it up, we're gonna have 2 combo questions that I'm gonna ask, and we're all gonna go around and share, and then we'll kind of close it out from there. So the first question is, share your favorite cafe. I guess you could say. If you like boba, yes. If you like boba, in San Jose, like, what is a place that you'd go to for cafe, like a coffee or something?
Hey, bro, you need to
Yeah, he was laughing already, bro.
What you mean?
He said specify. I mean, I don't know. Like coffee mean coffee. Cafe means
Cafe,
different.
like,
Right? So we're gonna do exactly what we have to do. All right. So cafe mean coffee. Cafe.
Okay.
All
right.
Like where you go to a cafe, they sell like coffee and tea and like baked goods like croissants and things like that, and you sit down, you have conversations, and some cafes has like aesthetic pleasing plants, or I don't know what they have today, but every coffee shop is different. So yeah, bro, T, that cafe, bro. Or both places if you like boba. If you like boba.
Yeah. I get why they're laughing because I've been to a cafe before. I was like, where's the coffee at? So they went no coffee. So yeah, you had to.
Oh, no, man.
You had to be very specific with that one.
Hey man, I specified it, bro.
Don't gamble.
All right, bro. Mama started, bro. This feels like Starbucks, bro. Next, bro. Yeah, your turn, bro.
This is like Starbucks.
Where's the coffee?
It's gambling. I don't know gambling.
Oh man, bro.
Before you know, the alligator come out. So
Huh?
I know you've seen it.
All right, I'll go, man. Fuck. I don't have a cafe, but I'll give you a boba spot. And I'll give you a throwback one, Tapioca Express. But I mean, the one that used to be on Airborne, but I know there's other ones.
Oh, that's a gem.
Yeah.
I know
oh,
what
there's
you're
the one on Able.
bro.
But I mean, I guess
by Silver Creek,
where the
by Target.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is it now?
It
yeah.
used to be,
Orange
yeah.
Express, yeah.
what is it called? now?
Well, by Thai
The
Elephant.
creme. It's called the
Oh,
creme.
the creme.
Okay.
Yeah, the creme.
But I mean, I would say that one
Yeah.
specifically.
That one
but
was
since
fire.
that one's not there no more.
Another one too, the one with the plant. Well, it's still there, right?
That
It's there,
tapioca
yeah.
was cool, yeah.
Yeah. They used to have one in Vietnam Town too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the best one. We used to always play cards over there.
Facts.
Yeah.
13.
But
Yeah.
there was one that was in San Diego, well, National City to be specific, and they sold these. What do you call it? Longanisa?
Oh, okay.
They had these longanisa fries, man. That shit is hella good.
Okay.
I've never
Well,
had
Your
that.
burps are probably diabolical.
Yeah, but any Tapex in general. So
Okay.
I like Tasty. Not a lot of options, but the flavor is there. I love the toppings. I'm not a sugar guy. I grew out of that. So I think with Tasty is a lot of fruit teas, whether it's kind of bitter. That's how you know it's no sugar and all that stuff. But Tasty it is.
I mean, I don't really got a favorite like cafe or boba spot, honestly. But I mean, I would say when I was driving down Tully the other day, I seen this coffee spot called Sharky's. So I think I would recommend that place because I mean, kind of keeps home.
Mine would probably. Have you guys tried Voyager coffee in San Pedro Square?
Nah.
we went there before.
Yep.
The three
Right
of
at
us.
the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
Right at the corner.
Yeah, I probably say my favorite one.
Okay.
They have the drink called the I like coffee, so they have the drink called the Lexington. It's pretty good. It's like, man, I might be wrong, but I'm gonna give this a shot. I think it's vanilla, bourbon, and bourbon. I think those are like the syrups. But
This is coffee or is that
it's
a
coffee,
shot?
yeah. I mean, it's a shot too, bro. No,
I'm
bourbon's a
like,
flavor, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Or it might be maple.
Yeah, I'm like,
Bourbon's the
Probably
syrup, bro.
is.
Yeah. But yeah, it's right one of those two. Yeah, Voyager Coffee San Pedro Square is pretty good.
They don't have the what's that one? The Orbit.
Yeah, I think Orbit closed down.
No,
That
yeah.
one was actually pretty good. I
No,
tried that one. Yeah.
I love
That shit, bro. That shit was strong.
I kind of knew already just because the location it was at is kind of hidden.
It was
No, it's really hidden actually. Where it's
Yeah,
at.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Isn't it off the Alameda?
Oh,
it's not,
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
even there.
yeah.
It's not even there
Oh
anymore.
damn.
Yeah, it got bought out by I think a Vietnamese spot.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You gotta use that clip, bro. You gotta use that clip.
Bro, hey man. Moral of the story, bro. Don't go to cafes. I'm just playing.
Yeah. If it ain't got coffee, don't go in there, bro.
Oh, no, man.
Or go. You
One
know?
more-
I mean, who knows?
All right, one more time. What did I say? Tapioca Express,
Type Express.
Tasty.
Tasty,
Sharkies, try that out.
Sharkies.
and Voyager Coffee.
Voyager coffee, yeah. And then our last question to sum it up, we just keep it simple. But who's your go-to artist for this fall season?
What do you mean by artist? Music?
Yeah, go-to artist. Yep.
Mm.
You could do a song too. Song you just have on repeat. You could do a song. You can do an artist.
You know my routine, man. Uncle Larry, reggae, of course. Simple.
Yep. Larry June.
I've been listening to somebody new called Temps, Tems.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty fire,
Okay.
but I still choose Young Posty. Never gonna change.
Mine would be Babyface Ray from Detroit. I would say.
I don't have anything to be honest.
Yeah, bro. He listens to Luke Combs, bro.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Luke Combs has good music though. Have you listened to Luke Combs before?
Hell no.
For real? Oh yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'm
the
a
fans are
pass.
gonna be shocked, bro. There's a lot of Luke Combs lovers out there. But now that pretty much wraps it up for our episode today. Like I said, and I mentioned it for the third time, we appreciate you guys for following us, staying in tune with us, and following our content we have posted up. Our past episodes and our new episodes as well. So thank you guys again. As you guys may know, don't forget to follow us on our J9 Squadcast. That is J9 SQUADCAST. We're on YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, TikTok, and I missed one? Spotify.
Apple.
And Apple Podcasts. Yeah.
We're not on SoundCloud. Don't look us up.
All right, SoundCloud. No, cut it. Yeah, no SoundCloud. Yeah,
Retired
yeah. All right.
SoundCloud.
But as always, peace, love, and positivity. We moving.
Just gotta remind myself. And we'll be okay if no pain and no gain. Fact, ain't not until I'm under. I'm yelling out, be strong through the nights. Talking about even when it gets hard for you to fight. Cause I know that $1 and